Hello friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today we're going to do some more decorating for fall. And if you're with me last week, I went ahead and decorated part of my living room. So today's going to be part 2. And I'm excited to share this room with you because I love how things kind of have come together. It's funny how it seems like each season things look a little more different than they did before. And of course I do that intentionally because I have a YouTube channel. But you know what? If you love using your same decor in the same spots, do that, because do what makes you happy. I always say that, and I do believe that to be true. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can just use things that you already have. And my favorite thing is actually to shop nature. Nature has the most gorgeous decor out there. Now, I haven't brought a lot of that in this video, but they will be coming later, because something about bringing in some of those natural leaves and acorns and even branches just really warms up your home and makes it, I believe, even more cozy. So thank you for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed, we would love to have you be a part of our channel. Friends, we're trying to grow, and so we appreciate each one of you that subscribe, that watch, that comment, that like this video, and share it. So if those are things that you would consider doing, it would greatly be appreciated here. But let's get started. Let's start decorating. I think our weather is actually in Oklahoma is going to get cooler. I'm so excited. It's going to be in the 80s, which will feel so cool compared to those triple digits that we've been having. But again, I'm excited for fall. This is one of my favorite times of the year of all. And so I really go all out. And so today I can't wait to share with you what I've done. So instead of lighting a candle, I thought I would use my diffuser. And I don't know if you guys have one of these, but I love this. And this is my favorite scent from Walmart, Vanilla Caramel. And I love this. My daughter bought this for me and I love using it. So let's turn that on, and now let's get decorating. So I really just want to show you the overall look of the room that I'm going to be working with. I decorated half of it in my video before. I will have that linked in the description below. But friends, somebody suggested that I put my fig tree behind my chair, and I think that's perfect. I did move it over there and I did like it, so thank you so much for that. But I ended up putting it kind of behind my TV, and I think I'm going to enjoy it there. So I did move it over there, and I'm going to use it for a little while and just see what I think. But I'm stuck with it now because it's been past the 30 days, but I decided to keep it because, you know, it was such a great price when I got it on Prime days. But this is just some things I gathered so I can decorate this area over here by my TV. So I'm just showing you some of the things I got. And I got this pumpkin from Walmart. I thought it was really cute. I think it was like $12. I like that it was wood. And what I like about this one versus the one from Hobby Lobby is that it's not flat on top. It was more rounded. So I'm not sure about that stem. We might have to fix that, but for right now, I really like this pumpkin. So let's get over there and start decorating that area. So if y'all followed me for any time at all, you know how much I love these frames. I did have these frames here before and I was going to change it up, but honestly I really love the way this looks. I loved the layered frames. So I have this black one and this gold one, and I'm just going to place them right over here by this lantern. Now friends, I kind of keep this area a lot the same, and you know what, my friend Jen over at The Good Home, if you don't follow her, go over and give her a follow. I know that y'all will love her channel, but she said, you know, if you're decorating and something has worked for you in the past, do it again if that is something that you love. And so that's what I want to do right here. I'm using some of the same pieces I had here before, but I'm doing that because I really liked it. So let's just use it again, but let's add to it. So let's move over here where my clock is. I like to use some kind of tray. This is a brass tray that I found at an antique mall, I believe last year. I just love it, and I especially love it for fall. But let's place this clock right here. And then I have this really pretty glass pumpkin that I got from Hobby Lobby. It is such a pretty color, and I thought it'd be fun to put some matches inside, and that way I could light my candles. But you know what? I'd have to get the box out every time I wanted to strike one. So let's cut a piece of this off where you strike the match, and let's just take a little bit of this glue from this glue stick. And glue sticks are my favorite. They're amazing. I use them on everything. But let's just take a little piece of that and glue it to the bottom. And so now I have a way of striking a match when I want to light a candle. So this is a really great trick if you want to try it. It's not permanent. You can always just pull that off when you're done, and there you go. But I thought it would be a fun way to kind of store some of my matches, and I think this is going to work out perfectly. As I mentioned before, I love bringing the outside in, and these are some leaves that I found several years ago, and I just keep saving them year after year. I think they're so pretty. They keep changing a little color, but I just love these. I love using real leaves in my fall decorating, and I haven't found a lot that have turned yet, but when they start turning, I'm going to be sprinkling real leaves around because I just love that look. So moving below, I have some of these stems left over. I use these during my early fall decorating, but they're so pretty. I'm just going to tuck them right inside this vintage laundry basket. I love this basket and the texture that it brings right down here. And so I'm just going to tuck a few in, and then the only other thing I'm going to do is just, I'm going to add a little acorns to that little lamp below, and then I'm just going to put in some of my family photos. And if you're new here, I've lost a lot of my family, but you know, and then the ones I haven't lost, like my daughter, my nephew, I'm going to place their pictures right here because, friends, I love seeing my family. They mean everything to me, and so I'm going to display my beautiful daughter and my nephew's pictures right here. Now, I know I'm jumping around a lot, but let's go back up here and work on this area again. I put some pine cones around this little candle I have in this lantern, and so now let's build on this. I'm going to use this wood bowl that I got in an estate sale. I'm not sure why it has a hole in it, but anyway, I'm going to use it. And I'm gonna pull in that pumpkin from Walmart. Now, I know this black stem goes, but I just, in my heart, I feel like it should be gold. So I'm gonna grab my rub and buff and let's do a little makeover.
Friends, if you haven't tried Rub and Buff, try that. I love that stuff. And if you have berries that are foam and they have white spots that drive you crazy, grab a Sharpie in any color. If they're red, get a red one. I've just grabbed a black one to fill these in. I did this last week too, but there was a few spots that were driving me crazy. But I am pulling in those same berries and leaf stems from what I did last week, and so that way it makes my room feel more cohesive. I'm going to add a Bible, these gorgeous little hops that is in the form of a wreath, and then I'm going to put my pumpkin back in there, and I really think that's all I'm going to do. I just love the elevated look of this gold stem, and you know what, if I ever get tired of it, I can always just paint it back, but I think the gold really just ties in with my room. So I have one more area that I want to decorate, which is right below where I have the bowl, and I've got a lot of my Bibles in that cabinet, and so I've gathered a few other things right here. I've got some brushes that I've got from the thrift store. I've got some little gold frames. I found a spool at I think it was at an estate sale. It looks so dirty, but I've cleaned it and wiped it off several times. So I guess it's just going to look a little dirty, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can place these items and just see what this looks like. So moving over behind my couch, that's where I have my diffuser. I'm going to set my lanterns, but let's start with this book. It's just the perfect color for fall. And friends, I got this amazing wood chest for $5 on Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't grab it quick enough, and I love it. And I know it's a little big, but I like having it right behind my couch. It's a perfect place to display all the things that I love. Now, I usually leave these lanterns right here. I just think it's pretty. It works. They're really big. I got these a long time ago for a really great price. I will have some linked for you guys. They're a little more expensive, but they're such a pretty statement in your home. Now I'm going to just set in a candle, and you know, these candles came from Amazon. They flicker, they have a little remote. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. But I also, when I was on Amazon, came across these little boxes of batteries, and these have saved me so many times. I think there's 32 of each that come in there. I got these for a great price. They come on sale every now and then, so y'all watch those. If they come on sale, grab them, because they're just great to have on hand. So what I want to do over here is I got this wreath at 90% off. So if you can shop at the end of a season and get things that are 90% off, it always pays, because I've got extra things to play with that cost me very to little money. And so I'm going to layer in this wreath. I put another wreath around this candle lantern, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, and so it fit kind of tight, so I didn't do that on camera. But anyway, I'm gonna layer this to see what this looks like, and I'm just showing you the overall look, but I think it's so pretty. I love that extra layer of berries around the side. Now necessarily you wouldn't have to do this, but since I had an extra one, I thought I would. And these white pumpkins I got from an exclusive like little boutique. They're my favorite. They really are my favorite pumpkins. I love the stems. They're just so pretty, and so I'm going to display those. And then these velvet brown pumpkins came from Walmart. They were like 97 cents. I just tore off the old stem, and I like putting my own stems on. I'll either use a real stem from an old pumpkin that's dried, or sometimes I'll just grab a stick. So that's what I did right here. But let's style these beautiful pumpkins. So let's style my trunk, and I use this for a coffee table. Now this is another piece that I found on Marketplace. I love this. I usually have it right here or on my dining room table, but it's a really big piece, and so I like it in my living room, and so I'm gonna just use it again. I've used it pretty much all summer right here. Let's do it again. So this is a wreath I got from Amazon. It's beautiful. Now this is what it looks like when it comes out of the package, so we're gonna fluff that up. But before we do, I'm going to grab this other wreath that I got for 90% off at Hobby Lobby. I thought this kind of wheatgrass would tie in with what I'd done over there underneath my TV. So I'm just going to layer. Again, it's not necessary, but I thought since I had it, it would kind of tie the two together. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and use it. So now let's fluff up this gorgeous wreath from Amazon. And friends, I will have this linked for you. I'll have all the things I've used in my video with links below if you want to shop them. I really think I found some great things at a really great price, so it's definitely worth checking out if you're interested. I think this wreath is so pretty, and I'm really tempted to buy another one to use on my front door because it's gorgeous. But just to style the inside, I've gathered some pumpkins because I think that's what I'm going to put on the inside. I'm going to place some pumpkins, and then I'm just going to add a cloche. And friends, that's it. I'm keeping it pretty simple, but I really like the overall look. So this pumpkin came from Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off of $24.99. It smells so good. I just think it's beautiful. I love that color. And so I'm going to tie that in by placing it on top of this trunk. And then I'm going to grab a piece that I thrifted, and it is, I believe it's like a squash type of glass. Is that so pretty? I forgot to get candy to put inside. I don't need candy, but my nephew loves it, so I will have it there for him. So anyway, we will just place that right there. And then I was thinking, you know, it's just, I love displaying Bibles, especially during this fall. Well, I like doing it all through the year, but I couldn't help myself. I just thought it'd be perfect to add a Bible right here. I've got one here. I've got this really sweet other little Bible. I love this color, and I'm just going to open it up and I'm going to place it on top. I just think that adds such a pretty touch to your home. And like I said, if you love Bibles, if you love the Lord, and I mean, I just love displaying them in my home. It's just a great reminder of the goodness of God. And friends, when we fight for or have any kind of battles that we fight in this world, we fight through prayer and the Word of God. But now let's move over, and I want to show you this gorgeous throw I got. I got this from Target, and I have to thank my friend Dawn over at the Tail Pumpkin. Again, if you don't follow Dawn, go over, check her out. She has such a beautiful channel. She is just an amazing decorator. But she shared this in her haul, and I knew the second I seen it that that was exactly what I was looking for. So I went to Target and grabbed it. So thanks, Dawn, for the tip. I love this. It's the perfect color and what I was wanting. And I don't get to Target very often, so thank you. So I did order some pillow covers, and I thought these were going to be darker. I like this color. I did order a chocolate brown that's supposed to be coming. I don't know what it's going to look like, but these velvet pillows are gorgeous. And again, they came from Amazon. I like to do pillow covers because I live in a really small home and I just don't have room to store pillows. But I think this ruffled pillow is by far my favorite. It is absolutely stunning. And something about this velvet just brings a richness, and I love that look, especially for fall. I just think this is absolutely beautiful. You guys will have to tell me if you think a darker brown pillow in the back would look better. Like I said, I do have some ordered. I'm not sure what color they're going to come. I ordered another set. They came in, they looked more black, so that didn't work. So then I tried one more time to order the chocolate. But I do love this color, so I don't know. I might end up just keeping it just as it is. But friends, this is what my room is looking like. I think it turned out so pretty. I love these rich colors. And again, all of this really is stemmed from this gorgeous painting I found for only $5. I think that was truly the buy of the year. Okay friends, let's test out this candle. Let's see if this is gonna work. But I really think that lighting this match on the bottom of this glass jar will work perfectly. So I'm gonna get a match, put the lid back on. I'm gonna flip it over and light this candle. And I'm sorry, I thought I had it more in frame so you could see it, but I didn't. I apologize. But it worked perfect. That glue stick really does hold that, and I think this is going to work out perfect. So that's a good trick. So if you want to try something like that, be sure to do it. Friends, the last touch I'm going to make is I've got some velvet ribbon, and this ribbon is not in the fall section. Go over to where they have the ribbon, wait till it's half price, and you will find this beautiful frayed ribbon over there. So go over there and check that out. But I think I'm going to add this gold. I'm just going to tie it into kind of like a knot, and then I'm going to just dovetail it, and then that's it. I think that's the last touch that I want to make into my living room. Again, I love these rich colors. I just had all these lights going last night when I was filming, and I just thought everything was so pretty and cozy. So I hope that I have given y'all some inspiration or some ideas that you can try in your home. But friends, thank you so much for being here. Your friendship means the world to my sister and I. We appreciate you watching our video to the end. It does help us so much. And friends, before I go, I just want to share this beautiful Bible verse. On the glorious splendor of your majesty and on your wonderful works I will meditate. Psalms 145:5. Friends, you know, sometimes I think it's so easy to forget the blessings and the favor that God has given us. If we're going through a difficult time or we have stress or worry, we tend to focus on that. But if you'll take a moment and just focus on the goodness and mercy and love of God, it truly is a blessing. Friends, if you don't know Him, I pray that you will come to know Him today. Guys, thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, y'all.